Welcome dear students. My name is Swati BS, lecturer in Department of Computer Science, Vishwamanava Composite PU College, Chitradurga. In the last session, we started the chapter called Data File Handling and we discussed some of the concepts in that. So what do you mean by data file handling? The process of handling different kinds of files is called data file handling. In case of this, we are having two types of data files. We are mainly having two types of data files. The first one is text file. The first one is a text file and the second one is binary file. The explanation of this we already discussed in the last class. What do you mean by text file? The file which stores the information in the form of ASCII characters. The file which stores the information in the form of ASCII characters is called a text file. Then what is the expansion of ASCII? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. And we also discussed about binary file. The file which stores the information in the language called binary language is called binary file. Means it is a file which stores the information in the form as it is held in the memory. As it is held in the memory means it is a binary language. That is about the binary file. In the last class, we also discussed about the opening of a file. Opening of a files. So in order to open a files, we are having two methods. The first one is opening a file by using constructor method. Opening a file by using constructors. Opening a file by using constructor. And the second method is opening a file by using open member function. By using open member function. These are the different methods of opening a file. The first one is opening a file by using constructor method. The second one is opening a file by using open member function. And explanation for these two types also discussed in the previous class. And one more concept we discussed is file modes. Very important for 3 months. Idu kuda last class al discuss ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. We are having different file modes. File modes. The first one we discussed about iOS APP. APP indicates append to the end of file. And we also discussed about iOS in means opening a file for reading purpose. And iOS out, it is a mode which means opening a file for writing purpose. And we also discussed about iOS binary means opening a file in binary mode. And next one is iOS trunk. iOS trunk means on opening the contents of the file is deleted. On opening a file, the contents of the file is deleted. And we also discussed about iOS ATE means ATE indicates at end. Means the file pointer is moved to the end of the file and it is also used for updation of the files. Means ATE ಅನ್ನೋ mode ಅನ್ನು use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can update the files and also move the file pointer to the end of file. And next we discussed about iOS no create means turn down opening of the file if it does not exist. If the file is not exist, then we are using the mode called no create. And iOS no replace turn down opening of the file if the file is already exist. No create means if the file does not exist. No replace means if the file is already exist. The turn down, opening of the file if the file is already exist. So these are all the different types of file modes we discussed in the last class. So let us move to the today's class. So in this class we are going to discuss about closing a file. Closing a file. So in order to close a file, we are going to use the function called close function. Means closing a file can be performed by using the function called close function on execution of this function. When we execute this close function, it will remove the link between the file and stream object. Means when the link is removed between the file and stream object, then the file will become closed. ಯಾವಾಗ ಫೈಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಇರುವ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲಿಂಕ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಫೈಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ if you want to close a file, you have to use a member function called close member function. Means closing a file can be performed by using a function called close. And on execution of this close function, when you execute this close function, it will remove the link between file and the stream object. When the link is removed between these two, then the file will become closed. Then write the example, syntax and example for this. So first we have to write stream object. We have to specify the stream object. And inside dot operator, first we have to write stream object, then member access operator or dot operator, then we have to write function name. What is the function name here? Close is the function name. Next, if we want to write the example, the object name I am taking as fout, stream object name. What is the stream object name I taken here? Fout dot. The function name is close. When you use the close function, it will remove the link between the file and the object. Object ಮತ್ತೆ file ನ link ನ remove ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, so that the file will become closed. Then if you take one more example, fin is the object name, dot operator, then the function name is close. It will also remove the link between fin object and file. This is how we can perform the closing of a file. Next we are going to discuss about input and output operations in text files. Input and output operations. Input and output operations in text files. So the text file needs the member functions to input and output the characters. If you want to input character to the text file, if you want to output the character from the text file needs a member functions to input and output the characters to or from it. So what are those functions? What are the member functions related to the text files? Important. The first one is put member function and second one is get member function. Put member function and the second one is get member function. Get member function. So these are the member functions which are required to read and write characters into the text file. So input and output operations in text files, there are two functions. One is put member function and another one is get member functions. First we will discuss about the put member function. This member function belongs to a class called OF stream class. It belongs to a class called OF stream class, and it is used to write single character. It is used to write single character to the associated string. To the associated string means why we require the put function. So put function is required to write the single character to the associated file or to the associated string. So what is the syntax and example for this? So when you consider the syntax of put function, first we have to write the OF stream object. OF stream object, because the put function belongs to which class? OF stream class. Then dot operator. Then you have to write the function name. What is the function name here? Function name is put. You have to write the function name. Then you have to pass the character. Then write the example for this. First you have to create the object. So how to create the object? First write class name OF stream and object name is fout. Then to which file you are writing the data? Write the file name. File name I am taken as student.dat. The file name is student.dat is the file name. Means first we have to create the object and we have to specify the file name to which we are writing the data. So now OF stream object barkobek. First write the class name OF stream and object name is fout. Then you have to specify the file name. Next line, write the OF stream object. What is the OF stream object? Fout is the OF stream object. Dot operator. Then you have to write the function name. What is the function name here? Put is the function name. And you have to pass the character. What is the character here? CH is the character. So this is about the OF stream class, and it contains a function called put function. So once again I will repeat. Put function belongs to a class called OF stream. It is used to write a single character to the associated string. And what is the syntax? OF stream object, dot operator, put, and put is the function name and character. Next, OF stream is the class name, fout is the object name. Next, you have to specify the file name here. File name is student.dat. Next, by using the object name. What is the object name here? Fout is the object name, dot operator, put function. Then you have to write the character here. So this is about put member function. Next we have to discuss about the get member function. So get member function belongs to a class called IF stream class. It belongs to a class called IF stream. Means get function is used for reading the data. Read ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? IF stream ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Next, it is used to read single character to the file. It is used to single character to the associated string. It is used to read single character to the associated string. Next, what is the syntax for this? So syntax, first we have to specify IF stream object. Then you have to write dot operator. Next, you have to specify the function name. What is the function name here? So function name is get. And inside this you have to read the character. What is the character I taken here? CH is the character. Next, you have to write the example. So create an object, if stream object create ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. So if stream is the class name, then you have to write object name. F in is the object name. Then you have to specify the file name inside this. The file name is student.dat is the file name. Then write, compare with the syntax. If stream object. What is the object name here? F in is the object. Then dot operator. Function name is get. Get is the function name. Then we have to read the character called ch. This character is read to the file called student.dat. So this is about the put function and get function. In the examination, they will ask this for the 2 mark difference between put function and get function. Important question. And next we will discuss about the one more function called getLine function. So next we will discuss about the function called getLine function. GetLine function. So this come under a topic called IOString. IOString, input output string. So what do you mean by string? String and string is nothing but it is a sequence of characters or collection of characters is called string anta heltivi. So we are going to discuss about getLine member function. So this getLine member function belongs to a class called ifstream. It also belongs to a class called ifstream, input file stream, and it is also used to read. It is also used to read whole line of text at a time. Whole line of text at a time. Means it is used to read the complete line at a time, but get function is used to read a single character. Now get function anna use madidre single character matra read ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But if you use getLine function, it is used to read the whole line of text at a time. And when you consider the example and syntax for this, syntax for getLine function. So syntax, first we have to write ifstream object, then dot operator. Next you have to specify the function name. What is the function name? getLine is the function name. Then you have to write buffer comma size. You have to specify 2 arguments here. 2 arguments na ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು buffer ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು size ಅಂತ. So now let us write example for this. So example for getLine function. First you create one file. The data type of the file is char and the file name is book and the size of this is 50. And you have to create what? ifstream object. You have to create object belongs to ifstream. Create an object in the next line. ifstream class. Then object name is fin. And the file name is the same file name I am taking once again. Student.dat is the file name. Now I want to use the getLine function to read a whole line of text at a time. So apply the syntax now. What is the object name? ifstream object name is fin. Dot operator. What is the function name? getLine is the function name. And what is the buffer name? Buffer name is book. And what is the size? 50 is the size. So this is how we can use the getLine function to read the whole line of text at a time. So this is about the functions belongs to what type of file? Text file. Similar to that, we are also having the input and output operations in binary files also. So let us discuss about the input and output operations in binary file. Binary files. The input and output operations in binary files. So in the binary files, we know that. What do you mean by binary file? The information is stored in the form of as it is held in the memory is called binary files, or the file which stores the information in the binary language, that type of files are called binary files. So the binary files also needs the member functions to read and write data to the different files. So to read and data to the binary files, it requires the member functions. The first member function we are going to discuss is write member function, and the second one is we are going to discuss about the read member function. These two are the member functions, belongs to the what type of file? Binary files. Again, the write member function belongs to a class called OFStream. The write member function belongs to a class called OFStream, and this function is used to write the data to the binary file. Used to write the data to the binary files. Used to write data to the binary files. So there are 2 points you have to remember here. Write member function belongs to a class called OFStream. It is used to write as data to the binary files. It is used to write the data to the binary files. And when you consider the syntax of write member function, so write member function, first you have to create an object of OFStream, OFStream object. Then you have to write the member access operator. Since it is a function, we can access by using member access operator. Then you have to specify the function name. What is the function name here? Write is the function name. Then you have to write 2 arguments. The first argument is character star variable. Character star variable, comma, the second argument is size of variable. The second argument is size of variable. So there are 2 arguments. The first one is character is the data type, and ampersand variable takes the address of the variable, and next argument is size of a variable. So let us write one example to understand this. So first I am creating a variable. Student is the class name, S is the object name. Here S is called a variable. S na enanta tagota idiri, variable anta tagota idiri. Now I have to write the file. I have to create the object. What type of object I have to create now? OFStream object is required here. So create the OFStream object. First we have to write OFStream class name. Then we have to write object name. F out is the object name. Then write the file name to which you want to write. So student dot dat is the file name. Then you have to specify mode here. So IOS scope resolution operator binary. This is a mode which indicates. We already discussed about the file modes, right? So IOS binary anta helidre, it indicates that the file is opened in binary format. Now use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ student ಅನ್ನೋ ಫೈಲ್ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? binary format ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then I want to write data to that. So now observe. First we have to write OFStream object. What is the OFStream object? F out is the object name. Then dot operator. Write the function name. What is the function name here? Write is the function name. Then you have to specify character is the data type and variable is ampersand of s. Then you have to find the size of s. So this is the example for write function. How to use the write function while writing data to the binary files. So this is the syntax and example. Now we will discuss about the one of the function called read member function. So read member function belongs to a class called read member function belongs to a class called ifstream class. ifstream class. This member function is required or read member function is required to read data to the binary files, to read the content to the binary files or to read the data to the binary files. And when you consider the syntax and example for this, you can observe here, I want to create an object of ifstream object dot operator. Then you have to write the function name here. What is the function name? Read is the function name. Write read function name. Then two arguments here. One is character star ampersand of variable and another one is size of the variable. Now same example. Student s is a variable I created here. Then ofstream. Instead of this, I have to use ifstream. Read member function ಯಾವುದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ifstream. Then the object name is fin. Object name I created here, or object name I used here is fin. And what is the file name I taken? Student.dat is the file name. Then the file mode is iOS binary, which indicates the file is opened in the form of binary format. Next, write the form syntax here. Syntax prakara illi barita hogi. ifstream object. What is the object name? fin. Then we have to use dot operator. Then function name is read. And character star ampersand of what is variable s and size of s. So this is about the write and read member functions which comes under a binary files. And in the examination they will ask the input and output operations in binary files, or they will also ask this question as write the difference between write and read member functions. So this is about input and output operations. So next we will discuss about the file pointers and manipulations. So file pointers and manipulations. The last topic in this chapter, file pointers and manipulations or manipulators and manipulations. So listen, we are having internal file pointers to point to the reading and writing locations of the stream. So listen, what do you mean by file pointers? We are having differently 4 file pointers. We are going to study about here 4 file pointers. Why we require the file pointers? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ file pointers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, file pointers are used to point the reading and writing locations in the stream. Stream ಒಳಗಡೆ reading ಮತ್ತೆ writing locations ಅನ್ನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? file pointers ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So what do you mean by file pointers? The internal file pointers. These are internal pointers. Internal file pointers are used to point to the reading and writing locations in inside the strings. So what do you mean by file pointers? Internal file pointers that are used to point to the reading and writing locations inside the strings. So what are the file pointers that we are going to study here? Now we have file pointers na kalita hogtivi andre the first one is seekg, and second one is seekp, and third one is telg, and the last one is telp. So these are the four different file pointers that we are going to study here: seekg, seekp, telg, and telp. So we know that seekg means it belongs to a class called, G indicates get here. G andre ಏನು indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Get ಅಂತ indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So it belongs to a class called IF stream class. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? IF stream class ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. The seekg function comes under IF stream class. And next one is the seekg member function, or the seekg file pointer is used to move the get pointer, to the specified location from the beginning of the file. From the beginning of the file. So why we require seekg member function? Seekg member function used to move the get pointer. Here G indicates get pointer. It will move the get pointer to the required position or to the specified position or to the specified location from the beginning of a file. So wherever if the pointer is at the beginning, so ನಮ್ಮ file pointer beginning ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ it will transfer that to the required position or specified location ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. So what is that function? is seekg function. And this seekg member function can be written in two forms. seekg member function ನ two forms ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. So one is seekg. First one, seekg. So the argument is absolute position. Argument ಏನಂತ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? Absolute position ಅಂತ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. This is the first way of writing the seekg member function. And the second method is seekg is the member function, and we are going to take two arguments. One is long offset, and second one is relative position. What is another argument here? Relative position is the another argument. So there are two methods to write the seekg member function. First one is seekg absolute position, seekg long offset, and relative position. So what is absolute position? Absolute position indicates, or the absolute position argument specifies the specified location from the beginning of the file. Means it indicates the specified location from the beginning of the file. So what is this long offset indicates? Long offset means it is any kind of integer. That means it may be a positive number, it may be a negative number, or it may be a zero also. Means it may be any type of integer. Long offset means it may be any type of integer. Means it may be positive, it may be negative, or it may be zero. And when you consider the relative position argument sets the beginning of the file. Relative position argument sets the beginning of a file na set ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Whether it is a pointer is at the beginning, whether the pointer is at current position, whether the pointer is at end ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? Relative position ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. Relative position specifies the current position of the get pointer. So, or it sets the beginning of the get pointer. Now let us write example for this. So we will consider example for seek G member function. So seek G and absolute position I will take it as 5. This is first example. And second one is seek G and long offset I will take it as 3 and relative position 3 forms there. One is IOS, beginning is the first one. IOS BEG are use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And one more is IOS END are use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And one more is IOS CU are use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So what are the relative positions? There are 3 relative positions. One is IOS beginning and another one is IOS yet and another one is IOS current. Means it indicates where the get pointer is present, whether it is at the beginning or whether it is at end or whether it is at the current position. Means it will set the beginning of the get pointer. So this is about the seek G member function. So similar to that, we have to know about the seek P member function also. P indicates put here. Put P andre ಏನು indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Put ಅಂತ indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Put pointer ಅಂತ indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So let us discuss about seek P member function. So seek P member function belongs to a class called OF string. Means put member function means it belongs to a class called OF string. And it is used to move the put pointer to the specified location from the beginning of a file. So same definition. Now seek GL are move get pointer to the specified location ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. In case of seek P, it is used to move the put pointer to the specified location from the beginning of the file. And now it can also be represented in 2 forms. One is seek P absolute position and another one is seek P long offset or relative position. And here also absolute position indicates the specified location from the beginning of a file and long offset means it may be any integer which may be positive, negative numbers or 0, and relative position means it sets the position of put pointer, whether the put pointer is at beginning, whether the put pointer is at end or the put pointer is at the current position. So this is about seek G and seek P member functions. Next we will discuss about tell G and tell P member functions. So tell G and tell P member functions. So in this same thing, tell G, here G indicates get pointer. So get pointer means it belongs to a class called IF string. Get pointer means it belongs to a class called IF string, or the IF string class provides a function called tell G function. ಆ ತರ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Or the tell G member function belongs to a class called IF string. And why we require this tell G member function? This member function returns current position of get pointer. It returns the current position of get pointer in the file where the get pointer is present. At what position the get pointer is present means the current position of a get pointer can be known by using which function? Tell G member function. So tell G member function belongs to IF string, and why we require that? This member function returns the current position of get pointer. And how to write by using the example? Example ಯಾವ ತರ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, first we have to write the position. It is a variable, means we have to find the current position of get pointer. So position is equal to, so we require the object here, that means file object name. So if you are using IF string class, you have to write IF stream object. If you are using OF stream class, you have to write OF stream object. But generally we call it as file object name dot operator, means member access operator. Then we have to write tell G member function. Next example for this. First we have to create the variable int position is a variable. Then position is equal to file object name. So file object name you may take it as fin. Fin is the file object name, and you can write the function name. Function name is tellg is the function name. So this is how we can get the position of the get pointer. So if you write like this, tellg will return correct position of the get pointer, where the get pointer is present. The position barat nimige that is stored in a variable called position anno variable store agutte. Next we will discuss about tell p member function. So tell p member function belongs to which class? P indicates put pointer, so it belongs to a class called OFString, and it returns the current position of put pointer. It returns the current position of put pointer. Then position, file object name. Then you have to write tell p function because we want the current position of put pointer. Next int position. Then position is equal to the object is you have to write f out. I considered as an object here. F out dot tellg is the object. So this is about seek G, seek P, tell G and tell P. So definitions of all these and syntax and examples for all these are important for 3 or 2 marks. The last topic of this chapter is operations on binary files. Means what are the different operations that can be performed on binary files. Operations on binary files. So the first operation is searching, and second one is inserting a data, and third one is deleting a record, and fourth one is sorting a data. So these are the different operations that can be performed on the binary files. And you may add append to the file, appending to the file. So these are the different operations performed on the binary files. So this ends the chapter called data file handling. So I will give the assignment questions. So the assignment questions from this session. 2 mark questions. What is the difference between get and put member functions? The second question, what is the difference between read and write member functions? And third one is differentiate between IF stream class and OF stream class. So this question is from session 1. First class madidala video 1 adrinda appear agiro question idu. So fourth one, write the operations on the binary files. And 3 mark questions. The first one is explain input and output operations in text file, and explain input and output operations in binary files. And last question is differentiate between seekg and seekp member function and tellg and tellp member function. For this you have to write minimum 3 points. One is the classes of these two to which it belongs to, and second one is the definition of these two functions, and third one is syntax. So for 3 marks minimum you have to write 3 points. So this is about the today's class. Thank you one and all. Start writing the assignment.